I was brought up in a Christian home and baptized at an early age. However, I feel that I was too young to really understand what Christianity was. From there on out, I continued attending church on a weekly basis, but I wasn't close with God. At the start of my freshman year of high school, I began serving on my church's tech team. That helped me for a while, but eventually I still found myself just going through the motions of life on a daily basis, and I wasn't reading my Bible, I wasn't praying. And then it wasn't probably until my junior year of high school that I really decided to take it seriously and try to seek out God. It was the start of this past fall semester when I really found Christ in my life when I started attending H2O and life groups. Since then, Christ has blessed me by putting some wonderful people in my life. These friendships build me as a person, and they challenge me to rely on God on a daily basis instead of myself. And then at the start of this semester, I attended Women's Weekend, and during the weekend, I recommitted my life to Christ. I realized I needed to fully trust Him and just completely give over control to Him since He's the one with the plan. And since then, I've been so much happier. I've been reading my Bible, I've been praying, I've been around people who love the Lord just as much as I do. And I have this newfound sense of peace and comfort, and I know that He's always here for me, for which I'm so thankful. And I can't wait to see what He has in store for me with my future.
I was baptized Catholic and then grew up in the Lutheran church. I went to Sunday school, I went to church almost every Sunday, and I went on mission trips. And I did all these things that were expected of me as a Christian child. I knew what God was, and I knew that He sent His Son to die for us and was going to forgive our sins, but my problem wasn't in the what, it was in the why. So I didn't know why I was believing what I did, and I didn't know why it was important for me to open my heart and let Him in. But when I started my first year here at Kent State, I figured it was time to try and get some answers to all these questions that I had and that I was afraid to ask before. So a good friend of mine invited me to H2O Church, and I went to life group and I started going to the services. And from there I learned that you don't have to have some big coming to Jesus moment. I thought I had to be sick, or someone in my family had to be sick, or I had to be into partying and drinking, and then God would reveal Himself and change me or have some miracle. But instead, when I looked around and saw all these blessings around me and all these great people and all these things I was so grateful to have, that the only person I could give credit to is God Himself, because He's the most powerful thing out there and He's the only one that deserves it. So now I have dedicated my life to living through Christ, and I am so excited to be baptized and get to continue to do that, and I'm so blessed to be here with everyone that is here to help me celebrate.